On, good people, what's going on? Because it say the stream is live.
That's right. That's right. What's up?
Welcome
What's up,
everybody to
everybody?
this episode of the Geek Salad Podcast live. I am Arya the King,
And I'm G, the bearded one.
and on Geek Salad we give you the latest, greatest in geek culture from a black perspective. That's blurred. It's a special kind of nerd. That's what we are, man. It's like a regular nerd, but like with some soul, just like kind of like sprinkled in on that thing. We got some
That's what it's
announcements,
right.
man. Gee,
Oh yeah, we do. We
we
do.
got
We do.
announcements.
Yeah, man. Some big teams that's coming up this year, man.
Major
So
teams.
I'm gonna let REA, give the good people the good news of what we got going on this year.
For sure, for sure. Last year we announced our partnership with Blurred Station. If you don't know what Blurred Station is, you got to check them out. Go to blurredstation.com. What Blurred Station is a streaming service made by Blurreds for Blurreds. It's for anybody. Anybody can enjoy it, but in this space, we're always wanting representation. We're always
Mhm.
saying, how come we can't get dope black characters? Why we can't make our own stuff? Because it's like when they do it, oftentimes they get the black characters wrong. Well, Blurred Station is the answer to all that. And we just got some big news. Michael
Tell them.
Jai White of Spawn fame, Michael
Woo.
Jai White of Black Dynamite fame, Michael Jai White of Blood and Bone. A lot of dope movies that he's been a part of. He's actually signed on to produce and actually star in a production that's going to be on Blurred Station. We kind of got to
Mhm.
be tight-lipped about it. You know what I'm saying? That's really all we can say about it right now. All right now. That's all we
Right.
can say.
Right.
But we're really excited. We got Michael Jai White on. Again, if you haven't, make sure you go to blurredstation.com, sign up for the streaming service, see
Yes.
everything that there is there. Get in
Yes.
now. Don't wait till it blows up and goes crazy. Get in on the ground floor. We're gonna have some collaborations with Blur Station and the Geek Salad brand. We're gonna be bringing you some behind the scenes looks at some of the projects that are going on.
Mhm.
So make sure you get on the train right now. Blurredstation.com.
Boom, there you go. And Navy Martell said in the chat, and had to come to see the fam. Y'all good?
What up?
Answer,
What up, Ump? Shout
we
out
good.
Navy Montel.
We
Good
good.
dude.
We good. We
Good dude.
good. Yeah, man. But we gotta. So again, man, Blur Station coming to y'all. Make sure y'all check it out. We got some more things coming out with them. So we're cool. We're happy about the partnership. So expect to hear and see more things from Geek Salad and Blur Station. But it's Friday night, man. We were discussing behind the scenes, what to talk about this night. And we got a bunch, man. We got a bunch to kind of give y'all a rundown. We're going to talk about, what's the Air Trumps. It's making news. We're gonna
Them
talk about
choices
comedy
ugly.
beef. Yeah, we're gonna talk about some comedy beef. Ever since January, the club Shay Shay effect has somehow burrowed itself into the comedians. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk about the YSL attorney. Getting arrested for some gang ties. We're gonna talk about Timu, aka Tamu, and then we're gonna talk about AI. Some headline went out that Tyler Perry, he's in the midst of building his studio, and because of this new AI wave to where it can now make videos look more realistic, he's saying, let me take a break because some niggas might lose their jobs and more. So, REA, where do you want to start, man?
Yo, let's start on this comedy beef, man. Because ever since this whole Club
Ooh.
Shay Shay interview, the interview with Cat Williams that kind of broke the internet about a month and a half, going on 2 months ago,
Right.
it's like every comedian has been trying to ride the wave of this interview somehow. Like either they're talking about it and they stand up, or they're trying to use this whole beef formula to kind of hype up what they got going on. It's to the point where like it's been more beefs in comedy this year than in rap. It's like comedy
Yeah,
beefs is like the new
good
beefs.
point.
Like where's
Good
where's the
point.
rap beefs? You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm,
this is wild. Some people were saying that they feel like it undermines black culture, that it's not really a good look. Some people were saying that They don't like when we're arguing amongst each other, especially in front of white people, which I hate. Good way to turn me off in a conversation. Don't tell me how to act around white people. You know what I'm saying?
Good point.
White people, that because you know what that does? It puts white people on a pedestal. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make us equal. It puts them on a pedestal. I'm gonna act how I'm going to act around white people the same way I'm gonna act around black people. The only difference is I'm gonna say the N-word a lot less around white people, just because I don't want to give them the satisfaction of knowing that I do use the N-word sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, okay, I'm gonna act the same way around white people as I do around black people. But I think we really should look to the words of Brother Malcolm right now. You know, Malcolm X said this back in like the 60s. Our entertainers are not our leaders, man. You know, like what Cat Williams is doing, what Steve Harvey is doing, them maybe bickering back and forth. That has nothing to do with any issues that are actually pertinent to the black community. So I don't care what our entertainers do. I'm more concerned with our civil leaders, more concerned with fathers in households, more concerned with black leaders who are actually grassroots out there trying to change our community. I don't care if some comedians beef. That has nothing to do with us, man. Stop making our entertainers our leaders. They are not our leaders.
Word. So, thank you for that, Brother Arye. But let's get into the shit, man. So, what's going on was that recently, like what you was telling me was that Corey Holcomb was having a stand-up show, and Darnell Rollins felt some type of way about some things that he said. Can you explain more about it?
Yeah, so there was a show at the Laugh Factory, and Donnell Rollins was there. He went on, did his thing, then he got off stage, sat in the crowd. Corey Holcomb went up and was doing his bit. And at some point in time, like I don't have video of the whole thing, but at some point in time, Donnell was he was leaving, and Corey Holcomb said, "Yo, your comedy is mild. It's like you mild sauce. That's what you are. You're mild. Your stuff is just okay. It's not that great." So him and Donnell Rollins are going back and forth. Ashley Larry went on the attack. He was like, "Nah, I came up in Brooklyn, son." I was like, when he started talking that Brooklyn, son, he's like, "I came up in the hard clubs in Brooklyn, son." I was all right. So it's kind of a thing. But this whole thing, apparently it started out with Corey taking shots at some of the people who opened up for Dave Chappelle. And Donnell Rollins loves him some Dave Chappelle.
I didn't die.
You know what I'm saying? They like this. So that rubbed him the wrong way, and he felt that he should speak out about it. But Corey Holcomb, man, I can't ever. Corey Holcomb is hilarious. First of all, let's throw that out there. Corey Holcomb is hilarious.
He is.
His jokes is super inappropriate, but just like we talk about often on this show, you can say a joke that's outrageous. You can say a joke that's inflammatory, as long as the funny matches the level of outrage. It's a funny joke, Exactly. Unlike what was the fat boy who had the joke 2 weeks ago?
David Lucas or
David Lucas. Yeah. It was just a whack joke. He was talking about George Floyd. I would have shot that nigga. It was lame. It fell on deaf ears. Nobody laughed except for two white people in the crowd, which should tell you something, but it is what it is. Corey Holcomb is a master of saying stuff similar to that, but he's going to let his comedic genius come out to make the joke actually funny. But having said all that, Corey Holcomb, all he does on the show is talk about people, bro. Like, that's it. Like, I can't think of anything positive this man said.
Are you saying he's a chatty patty?
This nigga is a super chatty patty. Super chatty patty, and everything out his mouth is negative, talking about something.
He also said anybody that's been in 2 movies had to suck dick.
What do you say?
He said anybody that's been in 2 movies had to suck dick.
Oh yeah, that was something crazy. He was like, Corey Holcomb was like, "Man, let me tell you something." He was like, anybody. He was like, anybody that's been in more than, thank you, brother. Anybody that's been in more than 3 movies has had to go down on somebody in order to get the role, which is wild because Donnell Rollins looked it up and he was like, "Corey, you've been in 4 movies." So what are you saying, dude? Is he coming out? Like, I don't know.
Right.
I don't know. I just
Right.
don't like it, man. It's a lot of negativity. I don't like it, but at the end of the day, it don't really impact my community at all. So it's
There
like,
you
whatever.
go. So, but I think the biggest question out of that is, who are we to blame? Do we blame Shay Shay? Because he started off the year with Cat Williams, and Cat Williams is over here spreading his truth amongst the world, and everybody got something to say, including those within the comedy community. You know what I'm saying? So, do we blame Unc for these comedians beefing?
No,
The club Shay
not
Shay.
at all. Not at all. I'm gonna tell you why. Because all Shannon Sharp is doing, and he's doing a masterful job of it. Number one, he's being a good interviewer. Number two, he's getting people who people want to see real interviews. And then number three, he's actually asking a question and shutting up.
There
Letting
we
the
go.
person you
There we
interview
go.
and get their thought out completely. I'm looking at you, Nori. Nori, just Vlad. Like, stop
Let them talk,
interrupting
man.
these people.
Let them
man.
talk, man. Right.
Like, God, let's let them talk. It'll be like the person that interviewing is like on the cusp of saying something really dope or giving like the resolution to a crazy story. And then Noria just jump in. Oh, hold on, wait. Hold on. Let's be clear. Let's be clear now. So what you're saying is, with his big old T. So what you're saying is, it's like, I'm like, yo, let the dudes talk, man. And then Vlad, he always throwing himself into every story. It's like, well, I'm actually good friends. Like, shut up, Vlad, nigga. We're not here for you. That's why you're not on camera. We don't want to see you. Okay.
Right.
We're here for the person you're interviewing. Let them talk. And I think that Shannon Sharp does a great job of asking really dope questions, really good open-ended questions, and he lets the people talk.
That's it, man. Yeah, I mean, Unc is doing what he needs to do, man. He's not being too salacious. He's letting his guests talk. He'll butt in every once in a while, but overall, man, he's been doing a great job. Matter of fact, he's doing one right now with Johnny Manziel, aka Mr. Football. And I just saw Johnny Manziel's documentary on Netflix. Like, nigga, I don't know what else you can get out of him outside of that documentary, but I saw one clip that after he got let go by the Browns, a couple months later, he lost 70 pounds, right? And Unc said, so how you losing 70 pounds, man? What are you doing? And Johnny Manziel said, man, I was on a steady diet of Coke.
And I knew it. He said, so what you saying is you had the you had the booger sugar. That's what you was saying. Skip. Oh, I'm sorry. Skip not here. I'm gonna watch that Johnny Manziel joint, because that whole story is like interesting because he came coming out of. It's funny because most football people, they come from like usually it's poverty, but he actually comes from like rich people. His parents, from what I understand, his parents was like pretty well off.
They were good. I mean, they weren't super rich, but they were good.
They had a little money.
But man, in college though, he was that nigga in college, man.
He'd get a touchdown, throw up the, you know what I'm saying?
Listen, man, like he was like, when he was on the field, he just felt free the way that he played, and like I'm saying, for anybody that hasn't seen it yet, go check out that doc on Netflix. It was amazing. Just the shit that dude did in college, yo. It's bananas, man. But speaking of bananas, there is
hold
pause.
Yo,
it's nuts. Crazy. Pause. But there is a YSL attorney, goes by the name of Nicole Fegan, right? And one of her clients has some evidence in a phone from a different suspect. So somehow, some way, she posed as somebody else and told this person, I don't know if it was a D-boy, informant, suspect in a different case, whatever the case may be. But she needed some type of evidence in his phone to clear her current client. So she calls old boy and said, "Yo, fam, cops know you got warrants. They're coming to get you. They want you. Now we can use the hard way or the easy way, but you need to, throw away that burner and do it now." So old boy throws away the burner or his phone. She gets the phone to use that in her case for her client to free and clear to them. And somehow, some way, the cops figured out, or the FBI figured out, and they arrest her with charges to gang ties with tampering evidence. But she's out now for like a $40,000 bond. But if you were to see this attorney's Instagram, she is a straight thug with a lawyer degree. She's over here on the floor with money sticks.
Yo, we got the picture
floor.
queued up. Hold up. Of this ride or die lawyer.
Yeah, I mean, she's supposed to be like a hip hop lawyer in a sense. And here we go. All right, y'all, hold on. Let me show this with y'all real quick. Give me one second.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
How old is she?
She's 34.
34. No.
34.
No.
Here we go. So this is Nicole Fegan. She's a lady lawyer with the French Bulldog.
Pretty professional. Nothing crazy. Got the cute baby.
Now, can I?
Better than when you walk out of the gas
Is it?
station and somebody be like, "Are you Nicole?" And real shit. The world I live in.
All right. Stop it. Real quick. Is she a Caucasian?
She is.
Okay. Red flag. First of all, I do not want my lawyer talking about something. First of all, let me tell you what I like, and it be like, no, that's no. And she's 34. I want my at the youngest, I want my defense attorney to be like 50 something. Because I feel like at 34, you don't know all the, and she making words with the money on the floor. Like, okay, no. This young man did not do his research before he hired her. Okay, he did not do his research.
So somebody put in the comments, and now your ass arrested. The fuck went flexing. So this is a throwback video. Whenever 50 did it first a couple years ago, whatever. Yeah. And you're a lawyer. Why would you purposely bring up this photo of yourself? It's wild. Hold on, let me see. Is it the same one she got the guns in the video? No, she just got 50 did it first. Okay, got it. Hold on. And she's chopping it up. Got proof. It's her thing. The got proof necklace.
If your lawyer hangs out with her girlfriends and constantly says the word period, you going to jail, man. You're going to jail. And that's why this brother is going, and she's also going there. She got a gun. She posted up with guns like she's 21 Savage.
But read the caption. If your man's name holds weight, you can't just be out here acting like a regular bitch. 100. No. I don't want my lawyer to post this, yo. I don't.
No. That's not who you want for your lawyer, man.
I don't want my lawyer to be out here, thugging it out. Yeah, she wild, she a wild boy, man. She a wild boy.
That's crazy, man. Like this, you might just be better off with a public defender, man. You might be better off with a public defender, because if your lawyer is out here, like, if your lawyer loves mumble rap, you're probably going to jail. Like it's a good chance you're going to jail. You know what I'm saying? If she can't name 5 Jay-Z songs, if she didn't go to the club, okay, when people was actually dancing in the club, she's not old enough to be a lawyer, man. You're going to jail. That brother going to jail, and she going to jail. It's kind of ridiculous. Miss Got Proof. What is that?
Transforming defendant to co-counsel. Nicole B. Fegan Esquire and Eastbud.
Wait, is this? Wait, hold on. Don't go back real quick. Is this an advertisement for her law? Her
It
law
could be.
practice?
It
Miss
could be.
got. Let's stop right here. Miss got proof with a question mark. Like is she? If your lawyer has an alias, a rap name alias, going to jail.
Let me see if I
with
can
a question mark behind it. Miss got proof.
So
maybe.
So now this is a book. It's a book. So,
but how is that a question though? That is my question. How is Miss got proof a question? That is, yo.
But hold on now. This is kind of.
Don't do it.
Okay. Now, hear me out. Now, granted, what she did was wild. But if you was from the streets, you want a lawyer to go out the bat for you, right?
No, you don't. You do not want that. You want the opposite of that. You want a lawyer who's been lawyering for over 20 years that knows all the tricks of the trade. That's who you want. You want a lawyer who's buddy with the judge. You want a lawyer who's in the same social circle as the prosecutor. That's who you want. You don't want your lawyer to be from the streets. Because unfortunately, the society that we live in, justice ain't fair for everybody. It's two people gonna get accused of robbery. One person gonna have a public defendant. The other person gonna have a great $1 million lawyer, and they're both guilty. One of them is going home, and one of them is going to jail. That's what it is. So I don't want my lawyer talking about Miss got proof with a question mark. That whole thing is wild. That whole thing is wild. Unless she's trying to be a rapper. You know what I'm saying? It's trying to be a rapper / lawyer. That's kind of a gimmick. I can see that. I wouldn't hire you, but hey, do your thing. That could work. That's different.
So you telling me you don't want a lawyer with a Crenshaw t-shirt, man? Listen, man. Nipsey, man.
Nah. Nipsey, it's gonna be a no for me, dog. I'm gonna go. I don't want no lawyer that's in their early 30s, man. I look at it like this. If you go to college right out of high school, you get your bachelor's around 22, 23. Then you go to law school for like a year or two. So you're 24, 25. Then it said you passed the bar at like 26. At most, she's been practicing law for 8 years. I don't know. I don't want my freedom in the hands of a person who only really been doing it for like 8 years. When it's people that's been doing it for 30 and know all the tricks that cops like to do.
Okay.
What? And why does she have guns in all these pictures? Bro, this nigga should have known he was going to jail. You gotta research your people. Because I feel like a simple Instagram search of your lawyer would have been brought up the conversation. Like, I like you. Thank you. Maybe we could date. I think you're cute. But no, you can't defend me, man, because you're trying to be a rapper.
Hey, man. I mean, clearly, she's got some people off, man. And
I'm sure she's gotten a lot of people off, but they ain't got nothing to do. That ain't got nothing to do with nothing, nigga. Give me an old lawyer. I don't care, black, white, yellow. Okay. I don't care, but they need to be like in their mid-50s.
Okay. So you're saying no to the young lawyers?
No to young lawyers.
Somebody
the
old
only way I would
old.
mess with a young lawyer is if somehow they convinced me that they were like. You remember that old show with Neil Patrick Harris, Doogie Howser? This dude was like 13, but he was like a doctor because he's like a genius. If you were a genius, okay, cool. You can be 29, 30, and you're the Doogie Howser of this thing, and you just like a law savant. Like you was getting your uncles off you was getting your uncles off charges when you was like 16 or something because you just know law like that, right? Okay, cool. But on some regular stuff, no. 34, absolutely not. No. Give me the public. I take my chances with the public defender. She wants to be a rapper and hold guns in Instagram posts. I'm good.
So all right. So but that's the story of Nicole Fegan, out here in these lawyer streets getting caught up with her clients or for her clients, you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, man.
Ridiculous.
Before we leave, man, I want to talk about Temu, aka Temu. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna call it Temu. It's Temu, Temu. But anyways, right? Ever since that Super Bowl fucking commercial, man, where they played their ad like 8 times throughout the entire Super Bowl, including during overtime. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I'm like, you know what? Let me try this shit out, man. Go on the app, and the first thing that they do when you go to the app, you play a little game of spin the wheel. You spin the wheel, and you will guarantee to win something.
Oh my God, I won. I can't believe it. I never win anything. Nigga, everybody win. They set you up, son.
Every time, yo. Every time. So boom, go to the app. I win like $2 off of something. And then when you go in the app, in the back of my mind, everybody said, it's cheap products, it's coming from overseas. I'm like, okay, so, but however, it gets you. When you see,
we got them.
When you see a $2 doohickey, it could be anything. It could be a shoehorn. You know what I'm saying? You never wanted a shoehorn before in your life, but because it costs $1, you know what?
I do need my shoes aren't as spectacular as they could be. They need to be stretched out more. Let me put this shoehorn in the shoe tree. Shoe tree is what I got.
The shoe tree, yeah. But now I got the extendable shoehorn, so where I don't have to bend. I could just put it right there by my foot.
Oh, you actually got a shoehorn. That is hilarious.
Yes.
You are too young to be using shoehorn. It's just so easy. Yo, for your birthday next year, I'm gonna buy you some of them slip-on sketches, my nigga. Like, just all you gotta do is put your foot in. Just slide your foot right on it.
Listen, man. At this age, bro, I'm all about comfort, man. I want some hokas. Like, I see more white people wearing hokas. I'm like, what the fuck? It's a hoka. I go to fucking what is it, Foot Locker.
Yeah,
nigga, these just cost almost like $200. Yeah. However, when you put them on your feet, though, it feel like clouds, bro. It feel like you're stepping on clouds, bro. You know what I'm saying?
To the point where I'm looking for like a black shoe brand. Excuse me, that just has some really comfortable shoes, so I could just buy a couple of pairs of them. Because I'm looking at like all of these Jordans I got, all of these, all this Adidas and stuff. I don't even wear them like 98% of the time. I'm like, yo, all about comfort. I don't, you know what?
Yes,
it's to the point. I don't even really wear jeans, man. My whole wardrobe is athleisure wear. Give me a hoodie.
Yes, sir.
Give me like some stretchable pants, joggers. It's in different colors every day. That's pretty much what I wear.
Yo, I'm the same way. I'm like, I don't really like jeans no more.
Jeans ain't that comfortable, bro. Yo, shout out to Fabletics. They got the $19 joggers. They're comfortable. They're stretchy. They're stain resistant. It's like they're cheap pants, but they're so well made. Like I was at like a Super Bowl party, and I think I was eating like some chocolate cake or some Fat Boy stuff. And I just got too excited. Oh, this is good. And like the chocolate cake fell on my gray Fabletics pants. Big old chocolate stain. I was like, wow, this is crazy. Went to the bathroom, got a paper towel. It just wiped right off. They're like stain resistant. Like you never, and it dried in like 2 minutes. I was like, what kind of devil material is this? Fam,
we might need to holler at them so we could be so they can sponsor us, man. Because
I'm just saying,
listen, that sounds kind of fly, actually.
If Temu or if Fabletics want to throw us some dollars, you know what I'm saying? Because we actually use their product.
We do.
I'm not. Oh, and side note. Are you going to be ultra black and still call them Temu, even though you know for sure it's Temu? Because I feel like I'm gonna call it Temu. I don't. I've been calling them Temu this whole time.
Can't stop now. You know what I'm saying? Can't stop now. I mean, shit, man. We all pronounce these designer brands wrong, anyways. You know what I'm saying? So why give it up? But going back to Temu, nigga, over the course of 3 days, man, I bought 20 items for like for like $18. You know what I'm saying? Just shit cost them like 89 cents, $1 here, $1 there.
That's how they get
$5
you.
there. You know what I'm
That's how they
saying?
get you. Because
Discount here, discount there.
My mom was telling me about them last year. I was like, Mom, that stuff is cheap. You don't want to buy nothing from there. It's gonna break in 2 days. And I don't know what it was. I think it was on some late night stuff. I was just scrolling through Instagram and I saw like a advertisement for something. I think it was like a portable air pump, right? That you can use on your tires, like USB powered. Because you know how it be, especially when it's cold outside. That's when your tires want to get low, the air pressure gets compressed or whatever. Now you got to go to the gas station. You got to be outside. You got to get down because it's a little weird if you just bend over and try to put air in your tires. You got to get down in the athletic position like you're a fullback or whatever. And then it's cold outside, so you don't want to be out there. I was like, yo, let me get this. This is like $10. It's USB powered. Bought it off there. It works perfectly fine. But before I could check out, they slapped me in the head with 17 other deals. Temu, excuse me, I'm black. Temu has the craziest algorithm. And so if you put one thing in your cart, before you can check out, it's going to send you 16 different deals for like 50 cents each. Like, hold on, you sure that's all you want? Because you could get these 75 objects for 45 cents. You're like, dang, I do need a new toaster mitt. It's stuff you don't even need. But it's so cheap, you just buy it anyway.
Yo, listen, man. They got me because I bought some some poster boards for the wall, right? And I'm looking, I'm about to check out. They said, wait a minute, nigga. Check these shits out.
And it called you a nigga too, didn't it?
It said,
looks like
wait a minute,
nigga all the time.
Hold on, nigga. Check the shit out, right? So boom. They showed me some motherfucking MF Doom stickers. I'm like, I don't need no stickers, but it's MF Doom.
Love MF Doom.
It's MF Doom, though. I'm like, shit. And then when I got the stickers, like, they said, one more thing, nigga. Check this shit out. MF Doom rug. MF Doom fucking poster board. I'm like, yo, ad. I'm like, God damn it, they got me again. But it's cheap though. It's cheap.
It's cheap. And then once you in their algorithm, bro, you just they got you. They're gonna shoot you emails. They're gonna shoot you different push joints through the app. They always gonna be on your mind. And then they got the tracking with the social media. So anytime you buy something from Temu, you go on your Instagram 5 minutes later, you will have an advertisement from Temu. Like they so smart with it. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, man. Listen, if I was a hoarder, Temu would be heaven for me. You know what I'm saying? I was like, let me get 10 pieces of whatever. You know what I'm saying? Just constantly coming in there,
weighing like 500 pounds. Like you refuse to leave your Temu fortress. You got a bunch of Temu boxes. You just I've been loving Temu. I've been loving Temu since 2014. It's like, yo, why are you talking?
This box right here got myself a ceramic turtle shell. I don't know why I got it, but I ain't gonna lose it. You know, it's like, yeah, man.
I'll shoot you for
but
it.
This app to me is kind of like the Dollar Tree, five below, like put together. You know what I'm saying?
That, where everything is cheap and they got a whole bunch of different crap, most of the stuff you don't need, but they found a way to just have every product on earth in one site, and it's cheap. So it's like you're going to, I don't care what you into, you're gonna find something that you want up there if you think about it.
It's like, yo, they may say, hey, rice cooker. You know
what? I don't get enough carbs. I need more carbs in my diet. You know, I'm trying to be on my bodybuilder stuff. You know, you got to eat your chicken and your broccoli and your rice. I need a rice cooker.
A smart rice cooker on top of that. You know what I'm saying?
Temu, you know, holla at us. If I'm just saying.
Hey, man, you know, I can use a free smart measuring cup. You know what I'm saying? For $5, $4. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no biggie. No biggie.
Salad Boys is available. Man. I mean, just, let us know.
Man.
Let us. Yo, before we get out of here, though, real quick, you saw Donald Trump release the Air Redneck 17. What this is the question I want to know because them shoes is fugly.
Okay.
What is the least
They are.
amount of money that they could pay you to rock them for 1 year? Meaning, every day you walk out your house, you gotta wear the shoes. You can't pull a Tony Yayo or a Lloyd Banks with G Unit. 50 got them the Reebok shoe deal. Them niggas wouldn't even wear the shoes, which is insane. They was gonna check just for wearing shoes, but whatever. I want to know the most amount. I want to know the least amount that the Trump campaign could pay you to rock them ugly sneakers.
The least amount.
The least amount.
Ooh. And you're saying I got one for a year. And wherever I go outside, I gotta wear them joints.
Even if you just taking the trash out, nigga, you taking the trash out in them ugly shoes.
Right. Okay. Damn, dog. Least amount, man. Least amount. You gonna have to give me a meal.
A meal? Cap.
You gonna have to give me a meal.
That's cap.
Why is that cap?
That's cap. If Donald Trump came to you, it was like, I know him. I really know G. I know him. I know. Excuse me.
He's a good guy.
He came to you, was like, yo, I got $500,000. I got 500,000. You gonna balk at $500,000 to wear some shoes? Really?
I'm not, because you know why? You know why? Because he is a master negotiator. He's gonna come at me low. But I know I'm worth more than 500,000.
You said you ain't. She said he ain't no cheap thrill. Okay. You got to wide and God. That's what. Know your worth. Know your worth.
Man. Hey, I'm worth it.
I'm thinking.
But yo, I'm gonna come up, make it bank, man. Because think about the ridicule. That listen, you would get roasted by your family, your friends, co-workers. If you go to the gym, you might get a male Karen or two. If you go out to a black function, you may get kicked out. You go to the cookout, you may get disowned. You know what I'm saying? You may get exiled from your family if you go to like a family reunion. You know what I'm saying, man?
Get excommunicated from your church.
I know nephew ain't wearing the Air Trump 15s. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, man.
Listen.
Yeah.
I would, you know what? That actually makes me want to do it more because of the and not even for comedic purposes, just on some real stuff. Because it would bring up a conversation that needs to be had. I am in no way, shape, or form a Donald Trump supporter. Like, not at all. But if he paid me the least I would take, the least 20 grand, $20,000. Because I know what I could do with $20,000. I could flip that. You know what I'm saying? I could flip that 2 or 3 times. Flip that 2 or 3 times real easy, right? Let me tell you why.
And then
I wouldn't even feel a way wearing them because, again, I'm not a Trump supporter. I don't even like the dude.
But they're ugly, man.
They are ugly. They are ugly, but $20,000 though. You know what I'm saying? $20,000. So my whole rationale is because people are gonna be like, "Oh, he's a racist," and he probably is. People are gonna be like, "He's a bad dude." So what? Who's the head of Nike? Do you know who the head of Nike is? Is he a good person? Is he altruistic? We don't know that. Right now, the job that you got, the manager you work for, the CEO of the company, he's probably a complete sleazeball, but yet you still gonna go to work. Why? Because they paying you for it. It is what it is. So I don't care. I'm not one of those people who is like, yo, because you black, you gotta vote this way or vote that way. I don't see a difference between Donald Trump and Joe Biden. I really don't think neither one of them give a crap about my community at all. And you know why I say that?
Okay.
Biden been in there. This is his 4th year. My community looked the same. Before him, it was orange face. He was in there for 4 years. My community looked the same. 8 years before that, Barack Obama, voted for him twice. Glad we got a black president. My community looked the same. Before that, George W. 8 years of him. My community looked the same. I'm noticing a trend here. Don't matter whether it's a Democrat or a Republican in the office, my community looks the same. So I don't care who's in office, man. The Democrats are not your friends. The Republicans are not your friends. These are just people who are hungry for power. That being said, I could put that 20K to good work, and I'll do it for $20,000. I'll rock them ugly shoes. Them joints is ugly. But I'll rock it for 20K. Not a
they hurt my
dime
soul,
less than 20K.
man. I think I would probably lose a month of my life every time I wore them joints, man. Because they're just so ugly, man. They're big and
twist, though. What if they're comfortable?
I doubt. Listen, when you look at Trump, do you see somebody that loves sneakers?
Fake news. Every time you wear him, like his voice comes out. Excuse me. Fake news. I mean, it's not like he didn't design the shoe, bro. He got people that do that. Have you ever even seen him in sneakers? I've never seen a man in
That's
sneakers.
my fucking point. So the people that are making the shoe for him, do they even care about if they probably made a joint just so they could get paid? You know what? Let's make some shit and then put the number 45 on him because he's the 45th president, and that's it. And then let's let all them fucking fans and fanatics buy the shit, and the shit's gonna be uncomfortable as fuck, but they're gonna buy the shit. You know what I'm saying? So yes, ugly as fuck. They are uncomfortable, and you have to wear them shits every single day of your life.
$500,000.
No.
$500,000. You crazy. You crazy.
I do it.
You said what?
Yeah.
Half a million?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on now. Bigger question. Should we make a bet now? Is Kai Cenat one of the best black streamers out right now? Is he going to do a stream one day wearing those Trump 45s? What do you think?
Nah, I don't see Kai doing it. But
you don't think so?
Nah, I don't think so.
On some funny shit, though?
You know what? I take that back.
Funny shit?
On some troll stuff, I can see him doing it.
Yeah.
That's what the kids like to do now. They like to troll.
On some funny shit, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. But that's all I got, though, man.
All right. Well, we want to thank everybody for watching this episode of Geek Salad Live. Again, if you have not, make sure that you go to blurredstation.com, sign up for Blurred Station. Again, we got a dope show that's in its infancy right now. It's going to star Michael Jai White. He's producing it. He's also starring in it. So make sure that you check out blurredstation.com. Also, make sure you subscribe to the youtube.com/Geek Salad. Y'all be safe out there. Don't drink too much. Don't drink too much. You know y'all ain't got no insurance. Shout out to Tyler, the creator. Stats guy, are you okay? Because you sound like you're choking to death. G, you got anything else for the people?
No, man. Be on the lookout for Geek Salad Reacts. We're still in the infancy of that as well. Thank you, Casey Brinker. Great show. Appreciate it, man. Thanks for the love. Anybody watching, share this. Tell a friend. We're going to have a reaction show coming out pretty soon. And once we do, we'll let everybody out there know. But thank you again. This is Geek Salad. I'm G, the Bearded One.
I'm Arya the King.
Peace out, y'all. Thank you
Fake
again.
news. You'll wear the shoes. Fake news. 50,000. You'll put the shoes on.
Nah, give me that.
Them James is
man.